waiting for my turn. At each and every stop, I became a better man. Hence, I'm so
We out here, turn on, turn off, 2 minutes of your time. I'm your host, Tatted, aka Mr. Smooth Operator. I mean, guys, we out here at Africa Dumi Productions. You can see the drip is nice, A-Swang. And shout out to Nandi Doy and Gigi's. As you guys can see, I'm not alone today. She's literally a radio presenter. She's an MC. She's always operating the scenes. We have the one and only Phindi Black in the building.
You guys must forget that honey.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm good, in yourself?
I'm good, and I'm so happy with you. No stranger to the show. We started operating from the live. Now we shoot
to the casting.
Shout out, which I'm so happy to have you here. Right, before we get too much into the show and everything else, I would just like for you to tell us what you're about, what you do, but don't say where you live, because you have a lot of creeps in the world, and you're looking lovely. I know, right, guys?
Okay, well, for those who don't know me, I'm Phindi Mkaka. Those who love and adore me for my work call me Phindi Black, and I'm a radio broadcaster, I'm a TV presenter, I'm a DJ, I'm an MC, I'm an events coordinator, and I'm a beautiful black girl, period.
Literally, black girls going out, and even with everything that you're saying, the list literally, right, that's literally big operations right there. You mean business, you don't play. So I want to ask you, with you getting into this whole space, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what actually sparked that passion for you to be like, okay, I love, radio presenting, I love everything else, TV hosting. What actually sparked that passion for you to want to get into the space?
Yeah, I think for me it was more of a calling than anything, because I couldn't see myself doing anything else from a very young age. So I got into public speaking when I was very young, because my parents could figure that I'm really well spoken. So they oftenly took me to the library to start reading books, and my teachers also in primary school made sure that I participate in like debates and I stayed fairs and things like that. So I think that really harnessed my love for speaking, number one. Because that's what I get paid to do. So eventually I just grew with that whole thing up until high school. And then after high school I was just like, let me just start attending auditions for presenting and stuff like that. And then I did that, and then years later, now I'm here, But I think it was a calling more than anything.
I love that you're even saying more than anything else, it was like a calling, right?
Calling.
Because I can imagine how you felt the first time. Like, how was that feeling for you the first time when you actually had to be on stage doing I Stayed Fit and all of those things?
For me it was really exciting, because I wouldn't really say I like being the center of attention, but I like it if people clap hands for me. So that thing just really gave me that rush. Oh my gosh, I'm doing this in front of a number of people, and they actually like what I'm doing. They're actually smiling, and they're actually clapping and cheering. So I'm like, okay, that means I'm good, and I continue doing that. And I don't know, I think that bug bit me, like it bit me big time. And I don't know, like the stages just never ended. The stages never ended, because also Mankula and Makasi, I got to participate in these programs where we did like drama, we did dance, we did I did a lot of those things. Basically, I was
so you're always you're like, I'm here, count me.
Literally, Sana, I would literally involve myself in anything that had to do with performing in general. So I also participated in the choir, because I can also sing as well. Participated in community choirs. I participated in these drama groups, these dance groups, because I also used to dance Ispansula and hip hop when I was growing up as well.
You used to dance? I can't even literally dance for anything.
I think I couldn't too, but the practice got me better. But because I was just excited for doing all of these things and performing in general, I just did all of those things. So I got myself involved in all of those things. And then along the lines again, then I figured, okay, no, this is the stage that I want to be on. MCing, presenting, radio broadcasting, and things like that. So I don't know, I've kind of just never looked back.
I mean, I actually love that. Even just hearing your story, I suppose everything that you did, the journey is like so long, because some people will see you right now doing everything you're doing. They're like, okay, we see her doing this, but they don't know the whole journey. But when you're explaining everything, even with myself, I'm literally like so caught up in the whole story, which makes it even interesting. I'm going into the next segment, Face of Love. So I'm going to show you a couple of iconic females, and then you're going to have to guess if you get it correct. face card is saying tick, 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 just like yours.
Yeah.
I think, yes, man. Yes, man. But if you get it incorrect, face card, it's like it. So I'm gonna show you. This is the first person. You have to know this one.
This one, ne?
Yeah.
This one crawled.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
these liquids could walk.
Facts,
It's the Kanyambao.
Yeah, you're actually
It's the
telling the truth on that
Kanyambao.
because she literally had to be operating and taking all of the risk for each and every person. Then with this person, I definitely
And then
know.
this one, she inspires me so much. Absolutely love her. When I started this whole thing, I was just like, oh my gosh, this girl inspires me so much.
For real, okay.
Yes, and I literally imagined myself to be her when I started doing this whole thing. So this is my favorite, Uthando Thabethe.
Thando Thabethe, and she's literally doing so much, from acting, presenting,
to being an entrepreneur
business,
and things like, oh my gosh, like she's flourishing in all directions, and I'm absolutely here for it.
Which is crazy. Even when she started her line, people were not expecting it to be as big as it is right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you the next person. She's been out of the scene for some time, but I believe for the presenter space.
Yeah, Miss Denise Simba, absolutely love her. Absolutely love her.
Yeah.
Hey, those Vuzu days, I miss those Vuzu days, right?
Exactly.
I miss them, yo.
Because you remember back then when Vuzu was there, everything was literally going so crazy. Oh, because I remember I even used to stay up because I remember there was a show that they had at like 7. I literally hey, I'm home, I'm gonna watch everything.
I miss those days.
Guys, please, we need to be operating the scenes like crazy. So we're playing Face or Flop right now. So we're gonna go into the next segment, which we're gonna take a bus. This bus, you can see the colors are operating. We're representing Mzansi, as you guys can see. A-Swang, has me dripped up and looking nice. Phindi is looking so nice as well. So we're gonna take this bus, but before we even get onto the bus and everything else, I would like you to choose a couple of creatives, because you're literally doing a lot of great things yourself, that you would like to have on the bus, but South African creatives as well.
Creators not like specifically in any industry, but like creators, right?
In any space.
Okay. 5 people.
Yeah, just 5. Oh, you want to have more on your bus? Shoot, fellas, going down.
Hey, man, this bus must be a social loss, actually.
Maybe
but
one more, maybe, and make it 6 then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think number 1 would have to be. Do they have to be alive or dead?
It doesn't have to be.
Oh, doesn't it? Anything? Okay, number 1 would be Super Mega.
That's
in my bus.
Yeah.
Number 2, MT, my goats. My goats.
Yes.
Hey, this bus is goated.
This bus is literally.
This bus is goated. I think number 3 would have to be. Okay, Wasabi.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Wasabi. Okay, Wasabi.
Yeah.
I absolutely love his wit. Yeah, and number 4 would have to be.
Hey, this bus is late. Guys, I probably want to find themselves on it.
Okay, number 4 would have to be Kamumpela.
Ooh, okay.
Number 4 would have to be Kamumpela. She definitely brings the vibe. Yeah, she definitely brings the vibe. Okay. And number 5, I think it would have to be my homeboy Cowboy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cowboy is literally giving us a lot of hits.
Yeah,
so
he definitely is. So I think that bus.
Yo, this bus, when I'm literally looking at everyone that you mentioned, Super Mega, MT, okay, Wasabi,
bro,
Kamumpela,
like
even
this
now
bus
she's
has
operating
flavor.
every time, Cowboy.
This bus has flavor. I would love to add maybe 10 more people, but because you said 5, I'm afraid to show it. I love you all, Nick. I love you all.
Yeah, for real, guys, because, when I'm looking at everyone that you mentioned, as we're on this bus, right, and continue on this bus, I would like for you to actually take us down memory lane. The first stop, you're looking outside the window, see the views, you're looking out there, somewhere out there. And I would like for you to tell us what's been one of your most proudest moments. I know you did a lot of things because you've been operating.
Dog, it's been 10 years in the game.
Exactly.
It's been 10 years.
Which is crazy when you think about the amount of time as well.
Actually, I think the biggest highlight, there's been a lot actually, but I think the biggest highlight of my career was bagging my first ever radio gig. And I don't know, man. I think that moment changed everything for me because I never even saw myself as a radio presenter. because I was just an MC and a TV presenter then.
Yeah,
So I thought going into radio for me, I was gonna be like, yo, Pena, radio is real, is raw, and it's happening right now. So as soon as I got on radio, like for me, I was just like, you know what, girl, there's literally nothing you cannot do.
Facts.
So like for me, that became the highlight of my career because it got me opened to so many other things, because that's when I ventured into DJing as well. So I think that moment became very pivotal for me to be able to open up myself and explore whatever it is that I'm here to do as an entertainer, because sometimes we are really strict with ourselves to say, hey, Pela, if I'm a rapper now and I start moving to my piano, they're gonna be saying I'm switching up, they're gonna be saying switching up, but then you are a creative, and I believe creativity has no limits.
It doesn't.
And like the sky's the limit. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I think for me, getting onto radio was like the highlight of my career overall, because that's when I actually just blossomed into a multi-talented woman.
Damn, yeah. I'm taking in what you just said. For you to actually do all of these things and have these moments, I believe a lot of people want to find themselves in those spaces, and for the fact that you're actually able to start, as you're saying, radio is like, because a lot of people want to find themselves in radio, but no one can do it. And you literally so good at what you do, because I'm even like listening to your interviews at times, I'm like, yeah, okay,
it's
you
like
always
10,000 hours, boy, hey, that's 10,000 hours.
Exactly, which actually people would not even see that, but you're always operating, and ever since like I've known you, you're always coming through, and to hear that you actually started from the radio scene, and that's one of your proudest moments, which led you into everything else. And as you're saying, it's really not easy diving into all of those things. So
it's not. And I think I've come so far, and I'm still yet to go so far, because I'm not really where I want to be right now. But when I take some time to just look back, I can realize, like I can see the change, and I'm just like, okay, nothing is really ever the same. But I'm here now, and I'm living in so many of my answered prayers. So I'm just like, what, girl, you're on the right path. You're on the right path.
You're literally on the right path, because you're even working with a lot of brands, you're working with a lot of people, which I actually even want to ask you, talking about the collabs and everything, right? I'm always seeing you as a brand collabs. I'm like, okay, she's got this collab, she's coming with this collab, with this brand. I'm like, okay, the bag is heavy. So I want to ask you, when it comes to brand collaboration, how important would you say they are? And how can actually someone that wants to be in your position find themselves in that space as well?
I think a lot of people, what a lot of people do not realize is that when you start, if you are selling a service or selling a skill, especially in the entertainment industry, then you have to treat yourself like a brand first. Because nobody is gonna want to collaborate with someone who doesn't treat themselves like a brand. If you're all over the place and so as soon as you establish yourself as a brand first, then it becomes easier for you to approach other brands, or other artists or other media platforms to say, okay, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is where I want to go, this is how I can be valuable to your team, and this is what I want back. So as soon as you can identify those factors, then it's going to be easier for you to even like navigate how you walk, how you talk in the industry, your signature, because how about okay Malum Khuket, they came through. Like they came through with their own style and vibe. Ricky had his own thing going on. Casper West had his own pondo going on. So they branded themselves to be those kids that are just trying to change the game. Even through that, then they started making music, started changing their lives, started just becoming household names, to the point where even now Samsung is going to want to collaborate with you, because you have taken yourself seriously as a brand. So I think if all of the upcoming artists or anyone who just aspires to be that should just develop that structure first before moving along. So just take care of yourself as a brand, develop yourself as a brand, grow yourself as a brand, know who you are, know what you want, know what's unique about you also, because every single person is selling a unique talent. So we can all be actors in the same room, but I can't act like you, even though we are dope and we both have the same number of awards. You get what I'm saying?
Never be the same. It can never be the same.
I think in that instance, it just becomes a thing of just know who you are, know what you want, know where you're going, and just work on building that so that it's going to be easier for you to walk in a room and not have to introduce yourself.
Facts. I mean, with everything you're saying, it's like so powerful, and even with the people that are going to be listening in, I hope they're taking it in, because listening, as you even mentioned with how it's important to take yourself as a brand importantly, because people wonder, as you're saying, why these iconic people have these brands. But it's also very important to be yourself, because imagine now you want to be
I want to be a bonang light.
Yeah, you'll it will never work out.
Yeah, it will never work out. And I think for me, the reason why it took me so long to actually get my career together was because when I started television, I first started on Teenagers on a Mission. So I first got my first presenting gig on SABC One on Teenagers on a Mission in 2019. And this was in 2019. I did that gig for like a full year, but I didn't establish myself as a brand, and I didn't network with other people. Now I was just waking up and going to shoots.
Like
I didn't attend workshops. I didn't attend events where I could network with the people that could get me to the right places and, rub my shoulders with like-minded people like myself. I just took this as a job, and I didn't really take care of myself as a brand in that aspect. To the point where when that contract ended, nothing came through for me. Like, it was just quiet. Like, no brand deals came through, no gigs came through, no auditions, no nothing. So it became really quiet because I didn't use that opportunity to work on myself as a brand. So, but yeah, it was a trial and everything, and we grow from our mistakes, and now I'm here, and I'm able to say Phindi is a brand.
Exactly. And I actually love that you even came from that background, as you saying, after literally working on SABC for like a year, because it's very difficult for someone to be able to come back and be like, okay, that happened, but you know what, I'm going to come through, operate everything, and come through even more. It's not easy.
It's hard.
So you were able to actually do that and come through even harder, which I want to ask you, right, being a radio presenter, MC, and doing brand ambassador stuff, what's like your favorite? You go like, okay,
my favorite is literally TV presenting, because that's the first bug that bit me, because I also quite did get into acting, like in cameo roles and these telenovelas. But like for me, I was just like, I don't feel gratified pretending to be someone else, because I feel like also acting is art, and there are people that can do that. And also I feel like I'm not doing that dynamic of the art justice because I'm not in this thing so much, even though I can do it, but I'm not doing it as great because I'm not so passionate about it. Then I did radio, and then I did MC, and then I did this, and then I did that. And I was just like, TV presenting will always be the love of my life. So I think TV presenting, because I aspire to see myself having like my own network like Oprah one day. Although those things are not a thing anymore because of YouTube and stuff like that. But I aspire having my own network, or like, having my own daily show.
They know that, okay.
I miss those days, but.
Yeah, facts. And as even like saying that, even when I did the intro, I was like, you literally mean business. You hear big talk, right? But like a whole network, it even shows with your vision, because other people will see what you're doing now and be like, okay, they'd be happy where you are. But now you're like, you know what? I even want so much, even beyond what people would think that I actually want. Because having your own channel, that's a whole legacy. That's a whole legacy right there.
That's really big.
So as we've been talking about legacies and everything else, right? When it comes to the people that even inspire you in the whole space, who would you say you look up to? It can be one or two people. You go like, okay, you know what? These people really inspired me a lot. I know you had mentioned Thando Tabete. But other than her, is there other people?
Other than her, I really look up to Uzanele Potelwa.
Okay.
She is the presenter for Espresso.
Okay.
On SABC3. I look up to a lot. Like I used to look up to Utwasa.
Okay.
I used to look up to V-Mesh from your Jam early days.
Yeah, that's like
I used to look up to these presenters like Useli Matunzi back then. That's Useli Matunzi from our days.
A craft, it was
it was flavored and it was very seasoned. But currently, I think someone who's doing absolutely the most for me is Loot Love. I really also appreciate Monang in the space, because she also kind of like directed the whole pack into where we see ourselves as presenters on television. So Monang Mateba, Loot Love, the list is endless basically. But Monang Mateba and Loot Love, top.
Those are literally like iconic females, because everyone knows they literally changed the culture for so many females in the business, But as you've been mentioning these people, with you doing all of these things, running around the streets, operating, right? I want to ask, when you literally are like deciding, okay, today I'm going to be relaxing, everything else, work, I'm not doing it. What's like your day relaxing?
here, a lot of people won't actually believe this now.
Okay, let's
I love my job
okay.
and I love being outside, but I'm more of a homebody.
For real?
So,
okay.
I don't even like visitors there. Guys, please don't come to my house.
You were literally even ready after we like, guys, we're gonna pull up on her.
Just kidding.
We're gonna have the whole
Just
shandy.
kidding.
Yeah.
But I literally enjoy watching movies. So I watch movies, documentaries.
Okay.
I'm a family woman. So I spend a lot of time with my family when I'm relaxing. I spend a lot of time doing nothing with my friends. For me, even that is quality time. You just sit and do nothing, probably watch TV, even play games or, But I read a lot as well. So most of the time when I'm in my space, I just read, I listen to music, I watch documentaries. I challenge myself. I read on a lot of stuff. Like I'm an avid reader.
Okay.
So yeah, I read a lot. I just chill with my family. I'm a person who values quality time with their loved ones.
Okay.
So most of the time, if I'm relaxed, that's when I get to spend time with my family and actually get to block out all the noise, and focus on this relationship that we have going on here.
Yeah.
But
that's great,
I'm not really a complicated person.
That's actually really great, and I love hearing that. But I just want us to dive into the last segment and 2 more questions as well.
Yes.
So I want to ask you, with the name of the show, Turn On, Turn Offs, what are some of the turn offs you've experienced? You're like, you know what? Never, ever, ever again do I want to see myself in that situation. And you actually want to see it change for other females as well.
It's guys, name.
Hey, that means there's a lot.
There's a lot. It's just that there's a lot. Like there's literally a lot. Because now when I think about it, I actually
take us through it.
I don't want to put this in a manner where now they're gonna say
be unapologetic
about it, because this is a very safe space, right?
It's a safe space. Those that are out there doing those things, man, you see.
I think something that's a turn off that I've experienced particularly in the industry is someone asking me for rounds for a job, So someone offered me a job. Actually, someone offered me a job, but and this was a TV gig, mind you.
Damn.
On SABC 1. I'm not giving out I'm not giving out any detail.
Yeah.
But this person was just like, you know what? Like I would have given you this opportunity, but you don't want to smash. So
they said it even directly.
I'm sure when we in comment. So opportunity and they literally did that, bro. They literally did that because I was shortlisted. Like I was shortlisted in.
So you actually were supposed to be getting.
I was supposed to be, bro. And then they were just like, adios muchachos. And for me, that kind of like frustrated me so much.
Yeah, because that's like so messed up.
I'm just like, dude, like this is my bread and butter number 1. And why aren't you presenting this opportunity to me if I'm very much deserving? If I'm very much deserving. For me that really turned me off, and it kind of like just made me also question somehow how men can be in dude, like
they're not representing us properly.
Hey, yeah man, but for me that was the biggest turn off, and I hope nobody ever has to go through that in the industry. Like a lot of people speak about it. Sometimes they have to bend over for this opportunity, but guys, I just hope none of this is happening anymore in the industry. That's my turn off.
That's really messed up, and I hope to really see these things change, because when I even think about it, imagine having a daughter, a sister, cousin, whoever,
like it's so frustrating. Like it's so frustrating, especially in the event space, where you get even like promoters not paying you, but it was pay la. And bruh, that's how you're just pushing and pushing. Bruh, that thing demotivates a lot of people. I think my patience has helped me to get to where I am. But there's a lot of turn-offs, but these are just only the few of them.
Yeah, those are very sad stuff to hear, and I hope to see them change. Which, as we're talking about those things, I'd like, before we even close off, for you to leave us with a few words of motivation for other people that actually want to be in your position.
Yeah, like to anyone who just wants to start anything, rather. This is just not for anyone who's who wants to be in the entertainment industry, but for anyone who wants to venture into something, just start. Like I think that's all I can say, because a lot of people are gonna tell you, no, hey, you must pray, you must be a go-getter, you must be just start. Like that's because you can be a go-getter, daydream about your goals and your just start. Use whatever you have, just start. Because like slow motion is better than no motion. It's gonna take you a long time, but you are gonna get there. Even if we eat late, we will eat oksala in the end. So from me to you, just start.
That is very so powerful, because a lot of times people is like, yo, okay, I'm gonna start late, but it never happens.
Hey, bro, where do I begin? Begin at home. Begin at home. Film yourself. I don't know. Start your own drama club. I don't know. Just do something. Do something. Be the MC at your church so that you can grow these skills. Just start, because every single step that you put in, you are building Rome there. You are building the Rome. So just start.
Facts. Those are some powerful words. Before we even close off with the show, I want to say thank you so much, because you've been blessing us with your presence.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, ma'am. We had the one and only Phindi Black in the building. Yeah. I go by the name of Tatted, aka Mr. Smooth Operator. This is Turn On, Turn Offs. We're out here at Africa Dooming Studios. This is A Swang. Shout out to Nandi Tori. We killing it.
Bye.
Waiting for my turn.